Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So in this video we are going to discuss about the outlook for gold, right? If you are following me, either my YouTube channel or my X profile, you will know that I'm not a technical analysis person, rather I normally do a trend analysis, which is more important because technical analysis normally shows you what has happened and what is happening, and it is never going to tell what will happen. And in the market, that's what more important, of course you can't 100% predict what is going to happen, but at least if you know the trend, you can easily ride the trend, so I prefer that method of trading. Okay, let's dive into the chart. So currently I'm in the weekly time frame, right? So this is my highest time frame because I'm not a long term investor. Uh, so for me, weekly time frame is the most important thing. And here we can clearly see gold is on a downtrend. So this is a high and this is a lower high. And then gold made a lower low. So after that, the price still manages to stay above this lower low, which is a good sign. Fine. Now let's see how the RSI looks. So basically, when the gold made this lower low, the RSI came down all the way close to 50. Then there was a pullback. Now it is again going towards 50 levels, right? So this is a sign that if you clearly observe, the RSI is also making lower highs. You see, RSI also making lower high. On the other hand, if you draw a trend line for the RSI, okay, this one I will show you in the day chart, that will be more clear, right? So now we can see it is clearly in the downtrend, right? Okay, now let's go to daytime frame. So on the daytime frame, so we have these two lower highs, right? Okay, now for me, if I have to take a bullish stand or to go long in the gold, for me it should close above this trend line. So that should be very clear, right? So we are not monitoring any indicator, any specific values, nothing. So this is pure price action trading, which is what will work in the market as per my experience, because I was one of the people who used to use so many indicators. Of course, I won't say the indicators are bad, but you should use indicators only for confluence. First you need to confirm the direction, then use the indicators for confluence, then you enter the trade. But if you don't have that much experience, it's not only experience, it's basically the wisdom about how the stock market works. Then you will just blindly use a specific indicator, and once you get a buy or sell signal, you just enter into the trade. Then you just keep hoping that it should hit your target price, and more than 90 point percent of the time that's not going to work. Anyways, so this is the thing. So the gold should close above 4670 on a day chart in order to take a long view, right? I mean the bullish view. I mean, if you ask me, I expect a very long green candle. So for that, you either need a positive signal from the ongoing geopolitical issues, or there should be something else should happen, which is most likely will not happen, because yesterday you might have read the news, the Fed chairman Powell is going to continue, until further notice. So for me, things are remain choppy. So I will not take a bullish view, at least for now, right? Okay, then the next thing, let's look at the RSI, because RSI, if you're a day trader or if you're a short-term trader, for me RSI is a very powerful indicator, because this is the best ever indicator you can use to find the momentum. It is not only for gold but for any stock, right? And I will simply do the same for RSI. So for me, yes, it is also in the downtrend, right? So based on my experience, what is what could most likely happen is the price may again retest this level. By the time the RSI will also hit this trend line, so from here you can see there is, we already have almost three point touch strong rejection at this point, so I believe, my as per my experience, I would say you should keep watching at this point, and as soon as you get a confirmation, either in a 4 hour time frame or a 2 hour time frame, you should go for a short. You should not be going for a long at this point of time, right? And once this gets rejected here, which means again if the trend line got rejected here, what is most likely to happen? I will explain that also to you. So for that, I will do the Fibonacci, right? So we are clearly in a downtrend. Fine. So gold come all the way down to here. Then at this point, there was a pullback. This pullback went up to the golden zone. If you know about Fibonacci, this 50 to 61.8, this is basically called as a golden zone. And when a stock is trending, it will perfectly respect the Fibonacci zone. Okay, so this is what the most important thing you should understand. So here it has respected the golden zone, which means the price has reversed from there because the gold is in a downtrend. So if you try connecting the dots, the RSI and the stock trend line and this Fibonacci, so for me, most likely the price will retest this lower low, uh, maybe within next couple of weeks time. It may or may not, I have all the right to go wrong. So this is only for educational purpose, by the way. Okay, so when this happens, when the price approaches to retest this lower low, how do you know whether the price is going to reverse from this point or it is going to stay much lower? So for that, one key point you should monitor. So let's say when the price is approaching this point, either it is retesting this or it is making a lower low, right? We already have a lower low here. When it is making a lower low, the first thing what I would always monitor is the RSI. So you should see if there is any divergence in RSI when the price is making the same or a lower low. So if you know about RSI divergence identification, then that will be your easy entry point. You can know how the price is going to be reacted at this lower low. So whether it is going to be continued or it is going to bounce back. So for that, the one of the most key indicators I will use is this RSI divergence, right? So for now, I believe this video might have given you an idea on how to do the trend analysis. So this one I have done for gold. So if you have any specific doubts or comments, you please let me know in the comment section, and please do follow my X profile, which I have given in the description box. Thank you.